Well, hi, everybody, and good afternoon to you. Meteorologist Travis Klineski here. Shortly before 4 o'clock in the afternoon is when I'm recording this. I'm filling in for Kit Cloninger tonight here at the 6 and 10 o'clock shows. And I'm hoping actually to do a live weather at 10 o'clock and maybe bring some fireworks on TV later on today. We'll see. It's kind of I'm not sure yet if I'll be able to pull that off or not here, but I'm going to try to anyway. 6 o'clock I'll be here in studio. But anyway, quiet afternoon after a stormy day yesterday and a stormy night last night. Things have been much quieter today. We've had a north breeze that's kept things a little cooler. Highs have been in the 80s for the most part so far, and most of the active weather's been off to our east and to our south, and I think it'll stay that way the rest of the evening hours here as we look at our evening forecast. Not a lot going on this evening as we jump ahead to tomorrow. A pretty quiet day, but I do want to back this up a little bit here. Now, most forecast models do keep us dry for tomorrow and a fairly sun-filled day, but there are a couple of short-term forecast models, and I don't want to completely disregard those because I'm seeing it from more than one. But they are hinting at this little area of clouds in the afternoon, and maybe, now this one doesn't have it here, but a few others have, maybe some very isolated showers and weak thunderstorms tomorrow. It's not a great chance, but something, it's basically pointed right towards the central part of the state. So might be enough to get a few of us wet out there. I don't think it'll be heavy rainfall. We're not looking at a severe weather threat for tomorrow, but at least want to mention if you have plans in the afternoon, there might be a couple of isolated showers out there. I don't think we'll see much, though, out of it here, and then it'll diminish as we lose the heating of the day in the evening hours. Now, as we get back, I'm going to back this up a little bit. Southwest Nebraska, there is an isolated thunderstorm, maybe a stronger thunderstorm chance out there in the southwest corner of the state. Most of us will see a quiet night for Sunday night. Monday, we're going to see the winds kick up a little bit more out of the south, and that's going to heat things up a bit ahead of a cold front. You see those south winds are going to be a little breezier out of the south and southeast, 10 to 20 mile per hour winds, and storms try to fire up later in the afternoon hours out west, and then those will kind of sweep through overnight, Friday or Monday night into Tuesday morning as a cold front comes through. So it's a one-day heat warm up, a little more heat on Monday, but it's not major heat. Then we cool right back down as we head towards Tuesday. Rain, thunderstorms plowing through overnight, Monday night into Tuesday morning. Some of those might linger through the first half of the day on Tuesday, and with the extra clouds around, it's actually going to be a cooler day on your Tuesday. High temperatures in the 70s and 80s. Big cool down coming in after that warmer day on Monday. Might be breezy again Tuesday as the northerly breezes come in behind that frontal boundary here. So there is not much of a risk of severe weather the rest of the day today or this evening. The Storm Prediction Center has a marginal threat in southeast Nebraska. I think the better chance is well to the southeast. There's actually more of an enhanced risk down here in Kansas and Oklahoma and Missouri. That's where most of the active weather is, and then also over towards Iowa and Minnesota there for us. I just don't think we'll see much here in Nebraska and north central Kansas. Tomorrow, I mentioned that isolated threat in southwest Nebraska. It's not a great chance, but maybe some isolated thunderstorms out there. But the Monday night is what we're really focusing on. Late Monday afternoon into Monday night as that cold front swings through, could bring some strong to severe thunderstorms. Right now, a slight risk for a large part of the viewing area, and then a marginal risk in southeast Nebraska where it may be more of a late night affair there. Right now, wind and hail would be your primary threats, but maybe an isolated tornado can't be ruled out. We'll get that figured out as we get a little bit closer here for the end of the weekend. I'll bring you more with the latest on Monday, because there is a chance this might be brought up to an enhanced risk of severe weather, but something we'll keep an eye on, especially if we're talking about those big time winds like we have been seeing the last couple of days, the last 3 days now at night. We might get another round of that, though. Again, Monday night, almost a repeat of what we had some of those nights here. So keep an eye on Monday night's forecast for the next chance of severe weather. How about the temperatures here? Well, this is today's forecast, so it's kind of moot now at this point here, but again, that's what we have had today so far. Tonight then, though, it's going to be kind of a cooler night ahead of us. Maybe open the windows if you're up late in the night, let some of that refreshing air in. Talking upper 50s and lower 60s for overnight lows. Tomorrow, not a bad day for most of us in the 80s, but go out west, it's going to be a little hotter out there, back to the 90s, pushing 100 near Chadron and Scotts Bluff. Not quite as cool for Sunday night as we're back down in the 60s for overnight lows. That's closer to our average low for this time of the year. And then again, that little bit of more heat as we get into your day on Monday. Upper 80s, low to mid 90s. So a little bit of heat ahead of that cold front, which will come through and cool us back for the rest of the forecast here. This is the wrong 7-day forecast, so let me go to the 7-day PM one. Normally I'm showing a morning forecast here, so there we go. There's your PM forecast. And again, you see it here the next several days. I kind of covered the next couple of days here. Tomorrow, 80s, that minimal chance of an afternoon thunder shower. It would be a weak thunderstorm, not expecting severe weather. Monday, we heat it up a little bit, breezier winds, and then Monday night into Tuesday morning, chance of rain and thunderstorms. Some of that might linger into the first half of the daytime hours of your Tuesday. Should be done by noon, though, but it will be a cooler day. Highs in the upper 70s. Another slight chance of rain and thunderstorms late Tuesday night through early during the morning hours Wednesday, about a 30% chance there. Otherwise, another one of those cooler days, highs in the upper 70s again on Wednesday. Then we start the warm temperatures back up Thursday, another slight chance of rain and thunderstorms. Looking dry for now for Friday and Saturday, as we do start to heat things up again back into the low and mid 90s heading into upcoming weekend next weekend here, Friday and Saturday. So we'll start to get a little hotter again, but a nice little break from the heat for a couple of days there, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday's not terribly bad either. But tomorrow also looks pretty good. So we have some decent days along there here and there in the forecast. Long-range signs are still kind of pointing towards the heat continuing to build in beyond next weekend here. I'll kind of show you that long 10-day range forecast now. This one does include today already, but you see maybe still in the lower 90s down the road as we look towards the 19th and 20th of the month. So wanted to keep this one a little bit shorter, but I want to thank you all for watching and on this little special Saturday afternoon broadcast. I thank you, appreciate it. We'll talk to you all again. Kit will be back tomorrow doing his normal shift, I believe. Let me check just to make sure. I think so. I don't think he's off. I think he's just off for today. And then I'll be back with you on Monday morning for the latest on that severe weather threat for Monday evening, Monday night, and Tuesday morning here. So I'll break all that down as we get into early next week. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. We'll talk to you all later. Have a good rest of your weekend.